Please don't be a single sheet mask or a coupon. If this is a coupon. The Black Friday sale of my merch is going on now through November 29th. Snag up to 25% all merch, including these brand new limited edition ugly Christmas sweater crew necks and t-shirts. These cute holiday items are only available for a very short time, so be sure to check them out. All existing merch like the lovely, wonderful, fantastic printed skull and embroidered hoodies are included in the sale. Plus, if you spend $40, you get an extra 10% off. So click the link in the description to browse the sale before it ends. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. La 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 la. Today we're going to be doing the 7th advent calendar in our 25 advent calendars of Christmas series. It's almost the end of November and we're only on calendar number 7, which isn't good because the pile honestly is not getting any smaller. I said there was gonna be 25, I lied, because as soon as I take one from the pile and unbox it with you guys, I like get on my laptop, I like clickety clack looking up other advent calendars to buy, and then I buy them. I just got a candy one last night. It was like midnight and I was like, you know what I need? An advent calendar full of candy. And I got it. It's the Sugarfina one. I'm sure we'll do it here on the channel together at some point. Anyhoozle, let's go ahead and get on into today's calendar number 7, which is going to be a calendar I haven't even planned out yet. I'm just gonna reach into the pile. They're all on the floor now. Let's do this. This pair of lips from Huda Beauty, which people have given me very mixed comments about the packaging of. This advent calendar is the Huda Beauty Wishful Advent Calendar for 2021. This is a very pricey pair of lips, not mouths. Only one pair here. It does look a little bit interesting. It's a very interesting looking set of not peckers. It's a very unique looking pair of lips. The inside here is supposed to look like crystals. Mine did come, of course, kind of smashed up because like all my stuff comes kind of smashed up. This is a 12-day advent calendar and nowhere on the website do I see, but I'm very good at overlooking stuff, where they say the value of this, but they're saying you get a 35% savings. So whatever 175 is plus 35%. That's the value of this box. And I was in remedial math in college, so there's no way I can get that figure for you. But this box, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a $200, almost $300 value. I do think that most of the items in here, or potentially all the items in here, are full size based on last year's calendar. And this honestly has pretty good reviews. It's like 4.5 stars, which is one of the best reviews for a calendar I've seen so far. So I'm excited to get into this. Let's go ahead and see what we got. When you open it up, there are a bunch of little individual boxes on the inside, and day number 1 is here, so let's begin. Very lightweight. The very first thing we have in here is the Huda Beauty Lifeliner Quick and Easy Liner, which I love me a quick and easy eyeliner because that's pretty much what I do every single day of my life. I went through like a week and a half phase where I was like, I don't need eyeliner anymore. I'll just use mascara. And then very quickly reverted back to my 2007 ways. It doesn't give me a shade for this, but I'm just gonna assume it's black because they all are. That was not a very promising first little draw there. That first little pass isn't exactly impressive. Hopefully we can just like, okay. I don't know if mine's just dried out because surely it's not supposed to look like this. It's starting to like get going a little bit more, but it was very, very dry trying to first apply this. I hate it when my Netflix does that. It scares the poop out of me every time. Much better, much better. Okay, so just keep shaking it. Just shake the bejesus out of it. All right, moving on here to day number 2. This can't be a foundation, right? Like this feels like a bottle of foundation, but surely they cannot put a foundation in here. Okay, it's not. The next item we have is a water jelly hydrating primer. I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. Please focus. I'm not a primer person. I am just not. This does seem kind of like alluring though. It seems like it would be very cooling and stuff and feel like nice and watery on your face. I like the packaging that it's in. It seems pretty nice and it definitely is a full size, I guess. I mean, it's big. Moving on here to day number 3. If I was a button boy, I would say this is likely a mascara. I would be wrong and I would lose all my money. Okay, so the next item in here is the Silk Balm. I've actually never heard of this before. I don't really have too much experience with Huda Beauty products, mainly like the lip things that are not this, liquid lipsticks, and I've received a lot of their lashes and stuff in boxes before, plus like the little miniature 4pan palettes. This seems kind of fun though. I like this kind of iridescent packaging. This is in the shade Blush. Oh my, that smells, oh, that smells like when you go to the dentist and the dental hygienist has their like hands all up in your mouth and like the little smell of the gloves that you get, the little gloves that they're wearing. That's what this smells like. It smells just like the dentist. It also has 0% color. It's in the shade Blush, but it's just like, if you could call this pink, it's like the palest, babiest pink there has ever been. So I guess this would just be like a nice kind of clear gloss. Feels pretty nice, not like really sticky or anything. It tastes a little bit like the Vinges too. All right, day number 4 is next. This is a very, very lightweight box as well. The next item in here is a little dual-ended thing. I'm gonna assume this is for your brows, and it is. Okay, this is a number 4 light brown Balm Brows Micro Shade Brow Pencil. And I have to say again, like we mentioned with the benefit calendar, that this is something a little bit difficult to include in an advent calendar because there is absolutely no customization whatsoever. So if this isn't your shade, my goodness, that is micro-sized. It literally has micro in the name, doesn't it? Micro shade. Just said that 5 seconds ago. This might be the smallest like diameter product I've ever seen in my entire life. But if this tiny itty bitty little pencil isn't in your shade, then this product kind of loses its value for you. I think it's just like scraping my skin. It's so small. It broke. Who could have seen that coming? Okay. If you're wanting to literally look like you are drawing on individual tiny hairs, I don't know if you guys will even be able to see that, then this could work out for you because it is incredibly precise, but you can only roll up like a millimeter of it at a time or else it's gonna snap off. And the other side of the dual end is just a spoolie, which is pretty standard for brow products. Moving right along here to day number 5, we have another little triangular box. Oh, it feels like it has some type of cream product in here. Let's see what it is. Okay, so yeah, Huda Beauty also does like a line of, I guess it's kind of like skincare stuff. It is from Wishful. This is a Yo Glow Gingerbread Latte Enzyme Scrub. I'm glad I read like the small text down there. I definitely thought this was a hand cream. I was gonna rub it all over my hands, but it is not. It is an enzyme scrub. It has pineapple enzyme in it, papaya, AHA, BHA, and coffee extract. And you're supposed to just massage it into your skin and wash it off. And I guess like all the enzymes in there like exfoliate somehow. I will have to say, it feels like my mouth is burning off when I eat pineapple. There's something about it where like the skin on the inside of my mouth just really doesn't want to stay intact, but I literally eat pineapple every day. Like I had pineapple this morning for breakfast. It's kind of like when you eat Captain Crunch and it's so good, but it just wrecks the roof of your mouth. All right, next up here, we have day number 6 in a very hefty feeling little box. This feels like a nice glass bottle, whatever it is. Oh, this is pretty also. It has that iridescence to it. I think that's really pretty. This is also from Wishful. It is thirst trap juice, which I can't say I'm really too familiar with thirst traps. I mean, it's shocking, right? Like this just looks like somebody who just loves to trap people with thirst. But no, not really. This is a AH to the 3rd and peptide serum. It has hyaluronic acid, peptides, aloe vera, and hollyhock rose. Got a lot of suction going on there. It just smells kind of clean and serumy. There is a faint scent of rose in it, but I'm sure this is nice. I'm assuming it's going to be for like moisturizing because it has a hyaluronic acid in it. Moving on here to the second half of the calendar, we have day number 7, which is in a pretty sizable box. I mean, for this calendar, this is not a very large box, but you know, in relativity. Ooh, is this a palette? Very exciting. So I don't know if this is going to be the only palette inside of this box. It does look like one of these small 4-pan palettes, and if it is the only palette, then it's one of 3 that we get. Yes, okay. Very exciting. This looks like a palette that I'm definitely gonna be able to get some use out of. I mean, I haven't even opened it yet. I don't really know what it looks like, but it's called the Nude Rich palette, which I pretty much just go straight for brown. Like there's nothing else I wear in my eyes anymore besides brown. The packaging of this is pretty cute. It's like an interesting almost burgundy shade, and then there's some like faux little snake skin or something on the front. Okay, not what I was anticipating. When it said nude, I was picturing more like different shades of brown, kind of like maybe warm tone. I should have guessed from the packaging when I said, oh, it's burgundy, that the inside would probably also reflect the packaging. So in here we have several different shades of like cranberries and burgundies and reds. There is like one kind of like neutrally brown here down in the corner, but everything else in here is definitely on the warm side, a little bit on the red side. It is a really pretty palette, and I'm just now realizing I've said that these palettes are 4-pan this whole time. There's a lot of little pans in here actually. I think there's 9. We do have some really pretty shimmer shades as well. This red looks really nice. Ooh, that's actually beautiful. It's kind of like a burnt orangey shimmer. That's really pretty. And then, you know, there's some more like goldy shades and pinky shades in here. Like this is a very pretty palette. I was just expecting something a little more actually nude, like from the name. I was really hoping that we would get one of the like larger size palettes in here, but I'm thinking that might be the only palette inside of this box, but we will see. So let's go here to day number 8. That's definitely not a palette. So 12 would be our only option for another palette. Like that's the last day. It'd be a real skinny palette though. That's a very unique shape. Okay, so the next thing we have in here is a Toblerone, perhaps? Okay, unfortunately it's not a Toblerone. I do love me some Toblerone. When we went to Europe, when me and my family went, on the way back, I was getting presents for people, and some of the things that we bought were like the massive Toblerone, the big ones, like that massive ones, just so huge, so girthy. I had intended on giving them to people I no longer associate with, and I didn't get a chance to see them before we stopped associating. So guess who ate their giant Toblerone? It was me. It was all me. I did it all. Me. Girthy Toblerone. Me. That was a tangent. Not that I need to point out the fact that that was a tangent. I'm sure you guys know and you probably skipped over it. So anyway, the next item we have in here is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara. This looks like a dual-ended mascara. That's pretty cool. So on one side it says we have volume, on one side it says curl and length. It would be kind of nice if those three things all came together in one mascara, but maybe that's difficult to do. I'm gonna look at the curl and length side first. Yeah, I had a feeling. Are those tiny little hairs in there? Is this a fiber mascara? I hope so, because if not, there are a bunch of little fuzzies in this. So I kind of had a feeling the brush was gonna look like this on the side, very short and bristly. But I'm hoping the volume side, the wand would be a little bit more fluffy because that's my favorite. And no, not really. No, it's not. It's like kind of in the shape of a rocket ship, like it's real big down here at the end and then kind of tapers off at the point. I don't really know the advantage of that shape, but I've never tried a mascara from Huda before, so let me know down below if it's good mascara or not. All right, next up here we have day number 9. Oh, I'm definitely feeling like this is gonna be some sort of lipstick. It feels very lipsticular shaped. Oh, cute. Okay, I don't know if this is a full-size lipstick. It seems pretty small, but I do love the color of this packaging. This is a matte lipstick in the shade Interview, and I feel like I might really like this color. Okay, so I thought everything in this calendar was going to be full-size, but surely this is not a full-size Huda Beauty lipstick because that is very, very small, but the shade does look really nice. Oh yeah, that's a really lovely shade. I like that a lot. I'm not a huge fan of matte lipsticks anymore. They're just not really my go-to, but that shade is really pretty and it seems very nice and pigmented and smooth. All right, we are coming pretty close to the end of this calendar. The next day we have here is day number 10. Ooh, I'm definitely thinking this is a lash. Definitely not my personal favorite thing to receive in advent calendars or just in general. I'm not a lash gal. If I wasn't fully incompetent at putting them on, I think I would love lashes. I love how they look. They make your eyes and like your makeup just really pop, but unfortunately, incompetency just runs really deep and I cannot put them on my face with any ease. Like, these are beautiful lashes and I would love for my actual real lashes to look like that. These are in the style Samantha, which is almost my name. This is a very pretty pair of lashes. Again, I think these are beautiful. They're nice and fluffy. They don't seem too dense or too big. If I could put these on, I would, but I can't, so I won't. But I will hold on to them until like one special occasion to where I feel like I can spend an hour and a half trying to apply lashes. All right, the next day we have here is day number 11. It's a little bit heavy. Ooh, round. No idea what this could possibly be. I'm gonna assume it's another Wish full product though, and it is. So the next item we have in here is the Honey Whip from Wishful. I feel like there is a chance that I have received this before in some type of way, manner, form. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from Wishful, but I feel like I have seen this before. It doesn't really smell like honey, which I'm okay with. I'm actually not a honey fan. It just almost has like kind of a floral scent to it. This is a peptide moisturizer. It has Manuka honey, Sika peptides, and collagen in it. I feel like this might not be a full size either. It's only 0.7 ounces, but I'm not really sure. Alrighty folks, so we have made it to day number 12, the very last day in the advent calendar, which it looks like it's trying to hide back here. Like, oh, I'm blending in, you can't see me. So this day, unfortunately, isn't another palette unless I've invented some type of like weightless plastic in makeup. It is incredibly lightweight, so I'm very interested in seeing what is in here. I personally believe that day number 12, the final day of the advent calendar, however many days it includes, should be like the biggest and bestest day. Most calendars don't seem to agree with my theory on that. So let's go ahead and see what this is. My goodness, it's flat. It's fully flat. Please don't be a single sheet mask or a coupon. If this is a coupon, we've dealt with that before, where the final day is literally a coupon. I'm untrusting of this day. No. No, why would this be the last day? Why would you do that? This was a pretty good calendar. calendar and this is what you present to us on the very last day of this Advent? Why would you do that? Maybe this was a fluke. You think this was a fluke? Maybe the last day was supposed to be the palette and somebody like accidentally switched around my doors, because surely this isn't like the exciting thing that you're counting down 12 days for. To me, like the whole thing is like the little gifts should get like bigger and bigger and bigger to the end, the very last exciting grand door, and you give us an instant lift and snatch one pair eye mask. That's all this is. This is from Wishful. It's just a one pair single use little like iPad thing. I just feel like having something like this on the last day is a letdown. Like you have some really nice products all the way through, but like this is the last like taste in your mouth. Even though you shouldn't be tasting any of this stuff. Like this is the last product, your last impression of the Advent calendar, because honestly, I think this is a pretty good Advent calendar. A lot of the things are full size, but I think having something like this at the calendar just really makes it feel a little less special. Overall, I think if you really enjoy Huda products, you're gonna get a good deal with this calendar. It is very expensive, and I do feel like maybe if you took your $175 and you were able to get things on sale on the website that you did truly want to try or know you already love, then maybe that is a better deal. But if you're wanting to get a gift or get little surprises for yourself or get that 35% off, that's fantastic. But I do feel like they let us down a little bit on a few of the doors. Mainly the single-use eye sheets. That's mainly where they're getting me. Also, when you get on the website right now, it does say enjoy up to 80% off site-wide. So it seems like there are opportunities for you to get some pretty good deals and maybe even spend less for this stuff than you would just buying the whole Advent calendar. Like right now, that liquid liner is 30% off. So is the Enzyme Scrub and the Silk Honey Balm. Also, it looks like a lot of the little palettes are 30% off. So I feel like basically you could create your own like basket of stuff. Some of the things in here are 70% off, 50% off. Those are 80% off. It's looking like the set that this little pair of eye patches comes in is currently 80% off. So they're $4 for 3 sets of eye patches. So I do feel like there probably are opportunities to get these items for less than you typically would, and you wouldn't have to spend $175 on things that you might not like. But overall, I still do think this is a pretty good Advent calendar. It just is very expensive. It's quite a hefty price tag, so this would be a super nice gift for somebody else or yourself, especially if you know somebody is like into makeup but you're not really sure what to get them. Like this would be a pretty nice gift. It's just expensive. It's expensive. It is. It truly is a little pricey. But let me know all of your thoughts about it down below in the comments. I would love to hear everything you guys have to say. We still have just a myriad of Advent calendars to go through, so let me know what you guys want to see unboxed next. And yeah, I guess that's all I have for you guys today, so thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!